As you've been following along and understanding that the end of days is 14 years, followed by the final Jubilee that we can call the 15th year after the final two sets of seven, let me show you another incredible revelation. In Deuteronomy chapter 16, there are three feasts to the Lord where men were not to come empty handed. They are the feast of unleavened bread, the feast of weeks, and the feast of tabernacles. Well, do you know that the first and the third feast represent the end of days? Do you know that the first feast, unleavened bread, which is 6 days, and then the seventh day is the solemn assembly, is a prophetic picture of the 7 years of seals? It is 6 years of seals, and then in the seventh year of seals is the mid-trib great multitude assembly. Do you know that the 7 days of tabernacles are represented by the 7 years of trumpet judgments that come next? Do you know that there is no solemn assembly in the 7 days of tabernacles? It's because the eighth day, which is like Shemini Aretz, I'm butchering it, but it is called the Great Eighth Day. That is called the Eighth Day Great Assembly. And that is just like the end of the 7 years of trumpet judgments. At the end of the 14 years of tribulation, it represents the new beginning of the final Jubilee when the Lord will gather his people back after having destroyed the enemies in that final year. They are prophetic picture to seals and trumpets, the mid-trib, and the final post-trib return of the Lord and him gathering his people. But what about the one that's in the middle? The Feast of Weeks. Well, there's a mystery in this. Even though it's in the middle, it's going to be observed first. And we see this in a mystery from John chapter 4 that says it will be observed that the harvest that they're waiting to harvest, which would be in 4 months, Jesus is telling them it's already ready. He's pointing to 4 months before the Feast of Weeks, because in the end of days, it will be observed first. It will be the Feast of Weeks 4 months early, followed by the 6 to the 7 years of seals and the 7 years of trumpets before the final Jubilee. I pray this blesses you. God bless.